All right, what's happening, party people? Welcome back to another episode. We are at the Mayan for Shock Show. Look at this guy right here. There you go. And let's get the stage. There's a stage. We're behind the scenes right now. This is the curtain that will be dropping when they open this event. We're gonna take you around, show you how the Shock Show works. It's basically like a tribute to the old shock shows of the early 20th century, where you'd go to a show, see a movie, and then all of a sudden the lights would go out and then you'd see some spooky stuff. And they're doing all of that here at the Mayan. This is like the final weekend, I think, and it's gonna be sad to see this place close, but we're hoping that it'll be reopened again soon. The building's not being torn down, it's just the lease is not being renewed. So anyway, we are here for the Shock Show. We got Jason Lee back here, Dark Entities setting up. There you go. And we're going to show you more of the Mayan and show you some of the characters we got going here. Check it out.
So hold on, so we only have one call.
Here we are. Who's that?
Yeah. Do we only have one night?
All right, let's go.
This is the foremost temple of Mayan revival style, which flourished in America from the 20s to the 30s. Very brief period, but very intense. And it led to temples like this being built. I'm going to now initiate the lowering of the curtains. The curtains, ta-da. These curtains haven't been down in years, maybe in decades. And no, they're not dusty, but they're original. It's a beautiful painting. You're going to see it in a minute. Here they are. Look at that. An original 1927 scenic painting of a procession of priests and nobles and warriors and slaves prostrating in front of the king under the lush jungle canopy, probably designed by Francisco Cornejo, who was a Mexican artist who promoted pre-Columbian style in America in the 20s. And he made it his mission wanted to further the understanding of Mayan and Aztec culture in America. And this theater was his grand opus. It's like incredible. He did all the interior designs and all the paintings that you're going to see, all the murals on my tour. But this, of course, is like the largest of his works. And it's a beauty. And it hasn't been seen in forever. I've never seen it before today. So that's just something. I've been to the Mayan and documented it, but the curtain has always been hidden.
All right, there is the curtain. This curtain hasn't been dropped in decades, and I've never seen it. Like I mentioned earlier, I've been coming here since the 90s when it was a nightclub, and this is a first for me seeing this curtain. We're gonna get up closer here and take a look at it. listeners, here's what happens when you set up Shock Show. Check it out. Hey,
How you doing, brother?
good. How are you? Are you monstering tonight?
Yes,
Awesome.
yes, I am.
Sasquatch does exist. That's a sexy look.
So should I go to the front and tell my man?
Yeah, you know how I work it?
What does it look like? All right, I'll go.
Yeah.
Everyone was anticipating waiting. I love it.